I'm lost in a cosmic ocean of your love. Just take
I'm starting off using Estee Lauder Clear Difference Hydrating Gel all over my face and massaging it in circular motion with my fingers, waiting some time to set the product into the skin. For foundation, I'm using MAC Face and Body, shaking it well, and I'm in the shade C2. Also taking a little bit of Maybelline Master Concealer in the shade Light Medium. I know it's a shade lighter, but I think that's okay. So I'm doing the same usual steps from almost everybody's makeup routine, dabbing the foundation with my beauty blender. Next, using the ABH Cosmetics Cream Contour Kit in Light and using the shade called Neutral, and taking a foundation brush, applying it underneath my eyes to highlight, on the bridge of my nose, underneath my cheek contour, and dabbing it in. The mixture of the full coverage Master Concealer and the MAC Face and Body Foundation plus a damp beauty blender makes the perfect application to me. You gotta try this once. To contour, I'm using the shade Light Sculpt and applying it on the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, chin, on the forehead, a little bit on the cupid's bone, and lastly on the sides of my nose, my favorite step. And guess what? Blending. Don't be harsh, take your time and blend until you think it's all looking perfect. First dab the highlighted areas and then the contoured areas to not mix the shade. And here I'm blending my nose contour with my ring finger. Also using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light Medium for the eyelid. Don't forget to apply it in the inner corners or it might look ashy. Little bit underneath the cheek contour, and pressing the product into the skin with my beauty blender. To set my makeup, I'm using Maybelline No Shine Loose Powder as always. This doesn't change. Using a fluffy brush and applying a little bit underneath my eyes and the high points of my face. Next, taking the Go-To Palette from NYX Cosmetics, using this contour shade with a stippling brush and applying it over the cream contour and applying it in circular motion and also back and forth motion. Also, do not forget the jawline. To highlight, I'm using Maybelline Color Tattoo in Beverly branded, and yes, it's an eyeshadow. I mostly use eyeshadows as an highlighter. Don't ask me why. And dabbing it in with my ring finger on the apples of my cheeks. Okay. Taking some duct tape to make my eyeshadow have a sharp line. I'm not doing a wing liner, but still I'm gonna use it. Using this NYX Avant Pop palette, this warm shade which directly goes onto the crease, blending it in back and forth motion and circular motion. Next, taking Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Telepathy, using my finger again cause that's how this works the best, and dabbing it in the center of my eyelid with my ring finger. Then to diffuse the harsh line, I'm gently blending in the crease area in back and forth motion. Next, taking a flat eyeshadow brush, applying this blue and purple shade together from the same NYX Avant Pop palette and applying it in the outer corner as well as in the inner corners, and again diffusing the harsh line with a blending brush. No matter what I do, but my brows like to not stay in place and fall down straight, which I absolutely hate. So I'm using some eyebrow tint. Do not apply it with the brush directly if you think it's thick. Use a smaller brush instead. What I'm doing here is I'm taking the Colourpop eyebrow pencil brush and transferring the tint Only applying underneath the arch of my brows. That's where my stubborn eyebrow exists. Yes, and I'm using the shade Chocolate. So many steps, oh my god, I know. Give me a break. Okay, next taking this neon green shadow and applying it near the waterline. Also a little bit of the blue in the center. Oops, god, that's me. Do not forget to highlight your inner corners. Not to lie, I was really confused which shade to go for my lips out of these two. And I thought, well, why not go for both? And guess what? I decided to do an ombre lips. Lastly, I'm using some setting powder to my lips to make it super matte, and here is my complete look. Do not forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.